Honestly, I thought that by 2026, Drake would have been over his obsession with Rihanna, but as it turns out, he is not. What do you mean he's allegedly reached out to Rihanna telling her to run after A$AP Rocky was allegedly caught cheating on her? Again, here we go again, guys. Here we go. Okay, guys, here is what we know so far. Over the last few days, social media has been buzzing about alleged videos floating around involving A$AP Rocky and OnlyFans models. While nothing has been officially confirmed and the footage is highly speculative, some sources are claiming that he has allegedly been caught cheating on Rihanna again. And this is after a post claiming that a woman on Instagram claimed that A$AP Rocky paid her $50K and flew her out for a vacation, and she said everything was supposed to stay private, but after he stopped sending her money, she just had no choice but to expose him so Rihanna would find out. OMG, messy. Allegedly, Drake is also riding on this bandwagon and reportedly saying that if Rihanna knows what's best for her, she will leave that man immediately. Remember just a couple of days ago when Drake dropped his recent album Iceman? He seemingly took shots at Rihanna and A$AP, and on Burning Bridges, he was like, "Your baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where's she at? You saw my brother. You was trying to fix it. Now you drop your album and you back dissing." Honey, in another song, Firm Friends, Drake literally spells out his hatred for Rocky with the acronym-filled lyric, KYS A$AP. That's some ish that you could do for me. Later in the track, Drake seems to bring up inconsistencies in Rocky and Rihanna's timeline, saying, "Tell him why you really hate me and what year did she date me?" Then, in yet another song, Ran to Atlanta, Rocky and Rhea catch one more diss, where Drake directly references fellow rappers who constantly bring him up and mentions sharing women with them. Yikes. I know, guys. I know. This obsession Drake has with Rihanna is honestly outrageous, and I'm honestly not surprised if he's actually also talking about A$AP being caught in yet another infidelity scandal. But can we really blame him though? I mean, Rocky has been doing the most, y'all. This is not even the first time people are talking about an alleged tape. Literally a few years ago, he was caught in a similar scandal, and Rocky was even making fun of the situation and joked that he was the defense attorney for his private parts. He then claimed he's confident in his capabilities when it comes to pleasing partners in very explicit words that I cannot even repeat. Well, even after he officially started dating Rihanna, there have been some pretty wild allegations here and there about how he can't put it in his pants. For instance, there was that incident with the OnlyFans model who was on Kenel Joseph's stream, where he asked her, "Who is the most famous man that you dealt with?" While she responded and he muted out her response so no one could hear what she was saying, people read her lips, and they were reading the name A$AP Rocky.
Who person you been with? Can I ask that?
Yeah, but you have to mute it.
Other than this, Rocky was accused of cheating on Rihanna with Amina Muaddi, and a close source even said at the time, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have supposedly split up. Apparently, Rihanna broke up with him after she caught him cheating with Fenty footwear designer Amina. Dumois then fueled the drama even further by posting a picture of Rihanna and Rocky at Craig's in LA, where she allegedly cried and kicked the table. Oh, honey. There was also another scandal, when a 45-year-old woman named Jilly O'Donnell, a mother of 3, came forward with claims that she and Rocky had been talking and flirting for quite some time. According to Jilly, their communication had allegedly been going on for several months, starting all the way back in 2021. Jilly revealed that Rocky had first reached out to her on Instagram, and she also claimed she had no idea who he was when he first contacted her. She allegedly didn't recognize the name or realize that she was talking to Rihanna's man, let alone a famous rapper. She said she was shocked when she eventually figured out who he was, and her daughter even shared some of the alleged messages, suggesting that their conversations weren't just casual. And guys, just last year, Summer Bunny also came out exposing Asian Doll, alleging that she had an affair with Rihanna's boo, A$AP Rocky. Like there's always something being said about A$AP being unfaithful, how Ree doesn't deserve to be with him, how he's stressing her out, and so on. Literally during the Met Gala this year, this whole cheating scandal erupted after a video made rounds where it looked like Ree and A$AP were arguing. Now, insiders are claiming that Drake saw this as the ultimate opportunity to weigh in, and sources are alleging he hit up Ree's camp to warn her about the company she's keeping, basically saying this is a massive red flag for her brand and her family. Maybe Drake should seat this one out, cause instead of helping the situation, he's just making people clown him even more, cause once again, his obsession with Rihanna is clear as day. And just so you understand how obsessed this man is, let me just break down some of the other instances. For starters, how can we forget that very embarrassing 2016 moment where Drake publicly professed his love for Rihanna while presenting her with the Video Vanguard Award at the MTV Music Video Awards? Like Drake called Rihanna someone he had been in love with since he was 22 years old and emphasized on their deep friendship.
She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old. She's one of my best friends in the world. All my adult life, I've looked up to her even though she's younger than me. She's a living, breathing legend in our industry. Lady 16, Rihanna.
Let's just say that things didn't go the way Drake expected, cause when he tried to lay a kiss on Rihanna, she curved. And legends say that ever since Rihanna curved Drake's kiss on that world stage in 2016, he has never been the same. Remember, Drake already expressed his past desires to create a picture-perfect family with Rihanna on LeBron James's HBO show, The Shop. On the show, he reflected on his journey through life and acknowledged that, while he initially aspired to marry Riri and build a fairy tale family, the realities of life had taken him down a different path. He actually admitted that what might have seemed ideal on paper didn't necessarily align with the course life had set for him.
Take shape and teaches you your own lessons. I end up in this situation where I don't have the fairy tale like, oh, Drake started a family with Rihanna and like this is like so perfect, or like Drake, yeah, it's like it looks so good on paper.
I wanted that too.
Well, I mean,
and I didn't get it too.
By the way, I wanted that too at one time.
Well, by 2018, the two were no longer even friends, at least according to Rihanna, who talked to Vogue about Drake professing his love for her and said it was embarrassing. But best believe that nothing is stopping Drake, cause a day after Rihanna announced her pregnancy with ASAP in January 2022, Drake unfollowed Rihanna. Later on, it was reported that Drake was hopeful that Rihanna's baby with ASAP Rocky would someday have a playdate with his son, Adonis Graham, with a source saying, quote, he would love to get their kids together one day when the time is right. He knows Rihanna is going to make an incredible mother, and he couldn't be happier for her. Note that Drake has mentioned Riri in a couple of his other songs, like on Virginia Beach, he references her relationship with ASAP, and in Another Late Night, Drake seems to take aim at ASAP Rocky specifically, saying that things had gotten pretty rocky. However, when he dropped Fear of Heights, it became very clear that he still thinks about Rihanna a lot. In the song, Drake started by insisting that he had moved on with the lyrics, why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you. That could never be. Gal can't be me. First of all, the way that gal appropriates Caribbean slang for girl left little doubt that he was talking about Rihanna. And as the song went on, Drake went on to suggest that sleeping with Rihanna was mid, and he even dissed her current relationship with ASAP Rocky. Baby, even when he was asked about the album, it really looked like he was directly speaking to Rihanna.
All my exes, I'll tell you one thing. You know the value of every purse, but you definitely don't know the value of hard work. God bless you all, though. I hope that these songs are songs that you can enjoy and you can tell people that they're about somebody else.
And just when we thought he was done obsessing over Rihanna, not so long ago, Drake just randomly released a never-before-seen tape of him and Rihanna, and then he was spotted wearing a tee with Rihanna's face. And now there are these references in his new album, and the allegation that he is fueling the cheating rumors and telling Ree to run. Child, personally, I just can't, y'all. Well, half of the fans are saying Drake needs to mind the business that pays him and let Rihanna live her best life with her family. And the other half are convinced that where there's smoke, there's fire, and that ASAP is really cheating and should be called out. Honey, I'm just here wondering if all this is true. Why would Ree still be with Rocky? It doesn't make any sense. But you know what? Let me know what you think about Drake poking his nose in the situation. Also, as a by the way, can you imagine a scenario where he ended up with Ree instead of Rocky? Do you think Drake would have been a better fit for Ree? Sound off in the comments section below.